Welcome back to our mid-episode break.
The illusion of a midway break, so eventually you can throw in ads if needed.
What?
Just thinking out loud here. What are you up to?
The Namely 90s Minute. Every week we look back at a culturally relevant show, movie, or piece of pop culture that probably helps stoke the algorithm. Get it? It's kind of clever.
Oh, I get it. How's that working out for you, being clever?
Great. It's getting us decent YouTube traffic.
Great. Keep it up then.
Thank you. This week, in honor of Brad Pitt's new movie, Bullet Train, we're taking a look back at the best 90s Brad Pitt movie, Fight Club.
Fight Club is the story of how the Incredible Hulk, no, not the Ang Lee one, no, not Lou Ferrigno, the guy that turned into Japanese Garofalo in the Avengers movies.
I think you mean Mark Ruffalo.
Whatever. American History X is the narrator, living a boring life until he learns about Fight Club, led by Benjamin Button, where the number one rule is we don't talk about Fight Club except when we do a Namely 90s Minute on it.
Yeah, I thought I was doing the Namely 90s Minute.
As Red Dragon dives deeper into Fight Club, he moves in with Ocean's 11 and expands their Fight Club. Meanwhile, Ocean's 12 is shacking up with Bellatrix Lestrange from Harry Potter after saving her from an overdose, while also planning terrorist attacks to promote his anti-materialist and anti-corporate movement.
Also, at one point, he beats Jared Leto's face in, which most likely caused the brain damage for him to send used condoms to his Suicide Squad co-stars and to think Morbius was a good idea.
When Meatloaf is killed, ripped to the max, in one of these demonstrations, Ocean's 13 disappears, just as the illusionist tries to shut it all down.
Alright, you're doing a terrible job at this. Give me the script back. The whole point of the Ocean's movies is that they're an ensemble cast, and Danny Ocean is George Clooney, not Brad Pitt. Hello? Wait, where'd he go? Anyway, Death the Smoochie tries to find World War Z and follows his trail around the country, missing him by day at each new city where a fight club has been established. Eventually, someone calls him by Moneyball's name, which freaks him out, so he calls Ocean's 8 and she calls him the same name.
You got it.
No.
Say it.
Because...
Say it.
Because they're the same person? We're the same person?
You were looking for a way to change Namely 90s Minute after 30 episodes. You could not do this on your own. All the ways you wish it could be, that's me. I make unrefined references. I take my time setting up jokes. I'm smart, capable, and most importantly, I'm free in all the ways you are not.
Oh no.
Little by little, you're just letting yourself become Tyler Durden.
Good lord. Anyway, the narrator blacks out and ends up back at the house where he finds Tyler's plans to erase debt by destroying the buildings that hold credit card records and tries to stop them by going to the police, where he was foiled by members of Project Mayhem that are cops. He tries to disarm the explosives at one of the buildings,
but Tyler stops and subdues the little prick. From the vantage point of another building, Tyler holds the narrator at gunpoint.
But then the narrator realizes if Tyler is holding the gun, that means he's holding the gun. Wait a minute.
Hey, good for you. Doesn't change a thing.
I disagree.
Where are you going with this, Namely 90s Minute, boy?
I want you out of my head. Our head.
Hey, it's just you and me. Friends?
Goodbye, Tyler. He then fires it into his own mouth out through his cheek. Killing Tyler. Then the woman from every Tim Burton movie film shows up. They reconcile and watch the buildings explode in the distance while that 60s song plays, that song that sounds like whale calls at the beginning. And that's Fight Club in a Namely 90s Minute. More or less. Thanks for watching, and join us next Tuesday for another Namely 90s Minute. Remember, you can always hear these a day early in full episodes of Namely 90s on all major podcasting platforms, and most of the small ones too. Please subscribe and do all the other YouTube things, bell ringing, share like a scribes, that sort of stuff, and we'll catch you next time.